Waxman, founder of Retail MBA, and today I want to talk about Belk department stores. Now, the reason I decided to create this particular training is because people are always asking me about getting into retail chains and department stores and so forth, and they want strategies. So the reason I decided to create one on Belk is because I love this. People don't always know how many possible department stores you can go after. I mean, seriously, if you took a look at how many possible department stores there are to sell your product into, you would never worry about generating revenue with your product. There's so much opportunity in the world. And the truth is that a lot of you guys just go after department stores in your local area, your local region, because you've never heard of anything else. But if you knew how much opportunity there was in the world, you just would be excited. And that's why I love teaching this stuff. So anyways, Belk. They are a southeastern department store. Basically, all their stores is in the southeast. They have over 300 stores that they're responsible for. They have a variety of different products that they sell in stores. The reason that matters is because, they don't just buy apparel. They buy everything from consumer electronics to toys to, makeup to you name it. Anything a department store sells, Belk sells. They have these large store formats, which I really, really like for people with new products because that basically means that they have more room to sell products in. Some retailers have very small stores, and so that makes it very difficult on a competitive basis because if they only have a certain square footage they're responsible for, they can't fit that many products in. So these big size stores are my favorite because they're more able to test new products, more able to try new things and so forth. So that's fantastic. They're a mid-tier department store, so I like that also because if you have a high-end product or a low-end product that could probably fit in the Belk stores in some way or form, maybe not super high-end, but fairly higher, reasonably priced products and so forth. So that's really nice. So it's definitely something to put on the list. They are interested in both private label and buying your product directly as your own branded product. And so, it really does depend on what your product is, how you can sell to Belk. Like, for instance, if you have, your product and you have your own brand, that's one way to sell to Belk. But then there are certain categories like jewelry and so forth. A lot of times they tend to put it under their brand name, which is what they call private label. Not all of their jewelry pieces, for instance, are private label, but essentially what that means is that if you go into their stores, the Belk brand or whatever would be their brand name, and you can sell your product to them via private label and while using their packaging. So you can actually still sell your product to them, but everyone assumes it's the Belk brand, and so you can actually sell to them via private label as well. So there's lots of ways to generate revenue with Belk. And ultimately, this goal was just to get you to know about this retailer and ultimately to help you think about the fact that you could, it's great revenue. 300 stores that they're responsible for. They have a lot of buying power. You should definitely go for it wherever you are in the process. So anyways, just a little strategy there, a little things to think about Belk. I hope this helped. If you want to learn exactly how to approach, pitch, and sell to them, I have a free training video series on my website. If you go to retailmba.com, there's a free training that you can take a look at. All you got to do is put in your email address. It's over an hour of powerful content there. And I also have a full Retail MBA training program, which is actually my full program, and that will teach you in a weekend how to get into retail chains, like exactly what to say to them, how to get them to buy, all that stuff. That's also on my retailmba.com website. So please take a look at either of those. Would love to continue the conversation and showing you how to get your products in the stores. Thanks so much. Karen Waxman, Retail MBA. Thanks.